Hi there booktube, it's Eleanor here, and today I've got another book haul. Some more books arrived that I ordered for my birthday, and oh my gosh, I'm so excited about some of these. Let me show you the one that is on the thumbnail that I am most excited about, and that is To Kill a Mockingbird by Harper Lee, which is my favourite book of all time if you didn't know. And they have brought out a graphic novel which I just think looks amazing, and I wanted to reread this again, and now I've got the perfect opportunity and way to do that. This is a book set in Alabama in the 1930s, and it looks at race and class and injustice, and I just think it's brilliant, and I can't wait to reread it. I finally got myself a copy of Wild Beauty by Anna Marie McLemore, which is a book that I've wanted to try for ages. This is the story of a family who tend the gardens on this ground that enchant everyone who comes there, but unfortunately this family has a tragic secret that if the members, I think it's the female, if the women love too deeply, the lovers go missing and vanish, and I just think that's a really interesting concept, and I can't wait to try this one. I picked up a copy of a book called Shadow of the Fox by Julie Kagawa. This says, "A single wish will spark a new dawn. Every millennium, the missing pieces of the scroll of 1,000 prayers are hunted, for they hold the power to call the great Kami dragon and ask for one wish. As a temple burns to the ground, Yumiko escapes with its greatest treasure, the first piece of the scroll. And when fate thrusts her into the path of a mysterious samurai, she knows he seeks what she has. Kage is under orders to kill those who stand in his way, but will he be able to complete his mission? Will this be the dawn that sees the dragon wake?" I love books set in Japan and with the samurai. I love this idea of the dragons and this sort of maybe quest for the pieces of the scroll. I just think this sounds brilliant, and the cover is really beautiful, apart from the sticker from Waterstones, but this looks like a really good read. The next book I picked up on that same deal, the buy one get one half price at Waterstones, was All the Beautiful Strangers by Elizabeth Clayforth. I believe this is set in a boarding school. It's a really posh private boarding school. There is a Charlie Calloway who appears to have this best sort of life, and then she's extended an invitation to join this sort of secret elite society from the school, and there is some sort of crime or something dangerous going on. Two it says terrible crimes that have occurred that could change everything, so I think that sounds like it's going to be a thrilling mystery. I was very kindly sent by the publishers Empress of All Seasons by Amiko Jean. Again, a book set somewhere that I love. It says, "One will survive. The rules are simple. Survive the palace's enchanted seasonal rooms, conquer winter, spring, summer and fall, and you can marry the prince. All are eligible to compete except yokai, supernatural spirits and monsters that the human emperor is determined to destroy. Mary has spent a lifetime training to become empress, and she doesn't just plan to win, she's going to steal the emperor's fortune. But she's hiding a dangerous secret. Mary is a yokai with the ability to transform into a terrifying monster. If discovered, her life will be forfeit. As she struggles to keep her true identity hidden, Mary's fate collides with that of Taro, the prince who has no desire to inherit the imperial throne, and Akira, a half-human, half-yokai outcast. Together they will decide the fate of their world." So I think that sounds really interesting, and again another thrilling fantasy. This month I was sent by the Book Box Club a beautiful second star to the right, straight on till morning sort of pin. I don't know if you can see that there, if I can get it in focus. There we go. And also a really lovely book bracelet. And the book this time was Only the Ocean by Natasha Carthu. This is a lovely hardback book, and not one that I'd ever heard of before. It says the plan was meant for her and her alone. It had her name scribbled clean through it like a stick of rock. She went over it again and again like a chant. Kel Crow lives in a dead-end swamp with her deadbeat family and her damaged heart, but she has a plan to escape. It's a 1, 2, 3 fortune story that goes stow away on a ship, kidnap the girl, swap the girl to pay for passage to America, and a life-saving operation. But the ocean is an untamable force and wrecks ships and plans alike. So this sounds mysterious and a little bit different from things that I normally read, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a go. And then I've saved the best for last. I am so excited about this. It's beautiful, and I think it's just going to be something that I pick up and dip into all the time. It's called Bibliophile, and it's an illustrated miscellany by Jane Mount. It's beautiful on the outside and just as beautiful on the inside. It's got loads of different pages of different things. It says reference cookbooks, and it talks to you about particular cookbooks. It gives you a list of cookbooks that they recommend. There is historical fiction. There is some information about different historical fiction books. There's a list here of different historical fiction books. There's so much. There's nature and animals. I just think this is going to be such a lovely book to pick up. There's iconic covers, and it talks to you about the covers. It says there's a cover here for The Clockwork Orange. It says Pelham was Penguin's art director and had hired an illustrator to create an image for the cover that would feel like a movie poster. Since Stanley Kubrick's movie was soon to be released, when the illustrator fell through, he created the enduring image himself very last minute. So just really interesting facts and tidbits, and so many wonderful pages here. It's just beautiful. Girl stars, where there's really good female main characters. It includes things like Poet X, so it's quite current because that's quite a new book to come out. It's got Little Women, it's got I Am Malala, Roller Girl, which I've read, Where the Mountain Meets the Moon, Harriet the Spy, and I definitely think that I'm going to use this to create some new lists for 2019. So yeah, maybe a plan for 2019, I'm going to go through this book and pick a selection and read the books from one of these sections, and I'll come back to you and let you know how I get on. I think it's a beautiful book, and much nicer than, I like those sort of 1001 books you should read or whatever, but this is A, up to date, and B, just got some really interesting things other than books. I mean, here, look, it's writing rooms, and it's talking about Shakespeare and Virginia Woolf's writing rooms. It's got a section called We're All Human. There's one, I think, about bookshop owners that write books, and innovation in business, bookish people recommend. There's a whole page here on bookish people recommending books. Yeah, oh, so excited about this one. So along with this and My To Kill a Mockingbird, I think they're my two favourite books that I got for my birthday. I did get them for myself, but I don't mind. And yeah, really, really excited about these, if you can't tell. Anyway, have you read any of these? Any of these get you excited? Let me know, and let's chat in the comments as always. Bye for now, BookTube.